What's up guys, Sub-Zero here, back for another VOD review. Today we are doing a Sologesang VOD review. Solo has been playing on the North American server because, I mean, it's the best server. We can see from his AVP over the stream that he absolutely smurfed it. Solo, he's just such a thoughtful player. He really likes to learn all these new lines and do a lot of kind of like study of TFT. I feel like he is one of the best TFT players to watch if you're interested in kind of like learning how to be a better TFT player. Only problem is he streams in German. But, I mean, you still learn a lot, honestly, from watching him. And we are going to learn a lot from watching him today because he played a comp today that I am really, really interested in looking at. This is a comp that was first put on my radar by Demasian Raptor, who tweeted about it and said, you can play this line. The idea behind the line is essentially that you play Syndra as your main carry throughout the entire game, which is kind of crazy if you think about it. But the idea is it's a Syndra Fast 8, Fast 9 style line where you play Syndra and Star Guardians. And I really like the idea of this line, and I really want to see it in practice because if it is a line that is good, then this opens up more AP routes. Right now, basically, if you have a Syndra start, you were very often saying, well, I kind of have to play into Yuumi. This might open up an entirely different route. So we start off here, really nothing crazy. I'm honestly a little surprised. We're looking at Radiant Relic, Upward Mobility, Hard Commit here. I would just really lean towards the upward mobility here and just, play some kind of fast 8 style comp here. But he actually rolls both and looks at Radiant Relics in this spot. I mean, there are a lot of fantastic Radiant items this set is the one thing I will say. He's saying, oh, I could take a Radiant, potentially play Kaisa. Wow, he really thinks about rerolling it, and then he ends up picking it up here. So yeah, I mean, I don't really think I would want to play Kaisa from this spot. He has precision onto Kaisa, which is okay. Didn't hit that over 9,000. You saw him fishing for the over 9,000 onto Kaisa, which is so strong. So yeah, I don't know. I would be surprised if we were going to play Kaisa from this spot. And I mean, spoiler alert, we're talking about the Syndra line, so we have to pick something AP, and we are going to pick up the Radiant Void Staff and then pick up Rising Chaos. Rising Chaos is essential if you are trying to play this line. It is what gives Syndra the scaling and just the damage that allows her to win fights. I mean, you see here we almost killed a Malphite 3-star with an item slammed. This Syndra unit with Rising Chaos is no joke here. And yeah, literally look at this 2-1 here. Well, he's starting to team planner some of the Star Guardians out. He might not. Maybe he'll team planner out the full board, I don't know, but we're going to chill onto it for now. Yeah, I mean, the idea behind this is just that Syndra is enough of a carry with Rising Chaos on her own. You really want mana generation on her. That's why, I mean, after the Void Staff, obviously we can't slam another Void Staff, so he throws onto the Adaptive Helm onto her. We could even see a Nashor's come down. I think Nashor's looks pretty good. Gwinsu's looks pretty good on this style of Syndra as well, but the idea is you play Giga Scaling Syndra, you play a lot of Star Guardians later, and yeah, he's going to team planner out the entire comp, literally from 2-1 here. He's saying this is our line. It is Star Guardian Syndra, which, yeah, I think it's such an interesting, novel thought. And we are also naturally a lot of the Star Guardian units, so that makes the line a lot more reasonable for Solo. So yeah, this is a prismatic lobby, so it'll also be interesting to see how this comp fares. I would really think of this comp as something that would be better in more like low cap lobbies, something like a silver augment start where people aren't going to have these like crazy high capped boards. And also, this guy, Guardbreaker Nashers are their items. I don't know what that guy's actually going to play. Maybe Sorks? I don't know. But in any case, we do pick up a loss there, which is pretty rough here. So we can pick up our last Syndra item here if we want it. We are just going to grab the bow here. Okay, I mean, it's a 3-cost bow. Let's just make red buff for heal cut. I mean, you probably do have to make this. It's good enough here. And he does his little, yeah, this is really cool. I love this thing that Solo does. I honestly want to make a video about it at some point, but I really want to just kind of like learn to do it myself first, kind of practice what you preach. But he uses the chat as a way to keep track of everything. So, he says, all right, he's already built Magic Pen and red buff, and he just has that. He, posts that. He doesn't post it in the chat, actually. He writes it out in the chat. Hey, Kitty, no, we are not going to do that. We are not going to paw at the pictures that we have on the wall and knock one of those down. And oh my God, Kitty, if you do that in the middle of the night, you are kitty meat. Okay, we lose another fight here. I mean, I am interested to see how this line goes, because honestly, I was thinking this line is more of a win streak line. You open with the Syndra 2 with these items, and you just use her to win streak tempo. I'm a little bit shocked by the possibility of this being a loss streak line. He is going to field the Ezreal at this point here, opening himself up to the possibility of making 30 gold here, and because we won the fight, we can just sell the cannon now. So yeah, this makes sense. Surely he's gonna sell the cannon. But yeah, it's actually like mixed streak stage 2. I mean, I will say one of the things about this comp is it is a very, very cheap comp. If you think about it, I mean, your main carry is a 2-star 1 cost. So you really don't need to have a ton of like econ augments to play into this line, which is, I think, part of the reason why Solo is looking at it as his line of choice here. Is we didn't start off with an econ augment, we started off with combat here. So we actually feel pretty good about, you know, doing this, playing into this this line that is, once again, super, super cheap. I mean, you're gonna play 2 4 costs on your board, the Poppy and the Jinx, and then eventually a 5 cost, but you know, that's not for a while, unless you're, you know, enough of a high roller to hit it on 8. And I want to know if he does opt to play Seraphine on 8, because I'm always wondering when I play this comp, you know, Seraphine on 8 versus Kobuko on 8. I usually end up just playing Seraphine, but you know, if he played Kobuko, I wouldn't think it's the craziest thing in the world. So we at least pick up a 2 streak here. Second augment. I wonder if we will go just triple combat here, just because econ is pretty overrated when, once again, your carry is a 1 cost. We'll see here. He does want to make some tank items out of these, ideally. Quality over... You would love to pick up quality over quantity normally here. This is one of the best Star Guardian. It is the best Star Guardian augment in the game. I don't think you can pick this up because your first augment was a Radiant item, though. That's so tragic. What are you taking if not that? You could take Coronation and hope that you're getting to the like that you're high rolling your Seraphine later. I mean, I don't think it's uplink here. And yeah, it's so bad. Solo's like, bro, they're actually trolling me. These should be unique, right? You should not be able to take a Radiant item and then get quality over quantity, because it's just so troll here. Roll can't be bronze for life. Yeah, so it is gonna have to be Coronation, and Lucky Love is kind of a dead slot as well. So we can at least level up here. Ooh, this is a nice little cool like mid-game board here. Fits the Janna and the Swain onto this board really nice synergistically, because, you know, you're getting both Protector and Bastion. We don't have Sorkin here, but hey, I mean, we could find an Ahri and play that and have Sorkin as well. And it's also a little bit of Crystal Gamut here. We are not going to like play for a super hard loss streak or anything like that, but hey, I mean, if we take 3 fights and then end up, you know, cashing out 2 or 3 gold, I mean, that's 2 or 3 gold that we didn't have before. So I mean, that's something. I mean, if these units were not fine units on your board already, I would be interested in, like, you know, playing something else over them. But I mean, it's Protector and it's Bastion for your board, so I think it's totally fine. I guess if you find like Rakan, then you would probably play Battle Academia here. But yeah. Item-wise, like I said, I do think this belt needs to be a tank item, and I honestly wouldn't be surprised if this glove ends up being a tank item as well. These could be our 3 Syndra items. Red buff, you know, we don't really have anyone else to hold it for now. Eventually that could move over to Jinx, I guess. But you can see why this comp is even a consideration, because our Syndra 1 dealt 8,000 damage. This unit is completely unreasonable with Rising Chaos, and this is why this is even a line, because, you know, because of that. I would be looking at Warmogs here off Carousel, 4 cost, Giant's Belt. Can't pick it up, sadly, so he's looking at just tier for potential Spirit Visage, I guess. I mean, can't really be... I mean, it could be a mana item. Why not? And Solo, so happy, ends up actually picking up the Syndra finally here. Picks up Ahri here. You're tempted. I would be tempted, yeah, to play Crystal Gambit still here. I mean, it's still pretty decent onto your board. Also, look at this kind of wonky positioning, but he's just spreading his board out and then also keeping his Star Guardians a little bit ahead of Syndra so that they can potentially tank for her. I mean, in a board like this, you know, having those extra shields that can tank something like this Darius here is really important. So really cool, but very smart positioning here out of Sologesang to use his Star Guardians as human shields here. Obviously, going to cash this out, pick up a Kobuko here, which is going to be the play onto the board for now. We know that we're going to be playing Kobuko later with the Puppy. So yeah, feel good about that. He's even going to, power up the Nico here. I mean, it can't be Singularity. I don't know why this is offered during stage 3. Star Sailor is one that honestly receives a lot of hate. Even in vertical Star Guardian comps, I think a lot of people rate this one a little bit low, just because of the fact that, I mean, if you think about it, 25% of all the Star Guardian bonuses, it's really not that much. I mean, AP on attack for, you know, like, the Nico. I mean, the extra shielding and healing is nice, especially once you get to like Poppy and you have that kind of stuff. So that's cool. But I mean, it's really not that crazy. All right, we are on a 6 streak here, which once again showing the power of that Syndra. We can level here at 4-1. He is spinning around here. That was interesting. All right, we can pre-level up here. Why not? We can fit in another Star Guardian unit, and we'll just sack one and then level next round. We do have the Nashors if we want to make it. You almost would think about moving Adaptive up to frontline, but I don't think you really want to do that. I just wish we had some frontline items, because if you make Nashors, it's a little bit desperate, our frontline item situation here. So yeah, he's just going to make the second Spirit Visage here, just because, yeah, we need tank items dearly. Leave the bow on backline for now, and the glove. Maybe it can be a Steadfast Heart, like I was talking about, the bow. We have Red Buff and Void already, so I don't think... we're not going to build another one of either of those. But okay, final augment here. 1 buff, 2 buff. We already have a red buff, so I don't think we're taking that. I don't think it's max cap. I do think Belt Overflow, it's okay. I mean, it does give us some tank items at least, but I mean, it's certainly not either. Oh my god, it's Star Guardian Circlet. It's surely, right? Oh, wow. Wow. I'm shocked. I mean, Star Guardian +1 is so good. I'm really surprised that he takes this over it, just saying I need more frontline. Also, I mean, that is quite a shop. Yeah, that is a good shop. Wow, I'm shocked that he skipped that. Wow, okay. Yeah, really values the extra tankiness, and just saying like, I mean, wow, it makes sense. Rolls down, finds Poppy too. I love Unstoppable in this unit generically. We'll see. Yeah, he does opt to take it here. It is a little bit tragic that she has like no resists here. We are going to make the Nashors. I mean, this is the idea. Wow. That is so wild, but it makes sense here, because what can we get out of this bunch of belts augment? I mean, we can get a Warmox for Poppy. We can get a Nashors for Syndra, like we talked about. Really good to get her casting a lot. And the other piece of this is a very, very much scaling front to back comp. You need as much frontline as possible with this setup. Oh my god, Seraphine, she's here already. Wow. And so we're just gonna, and he answered my question. You do just play 8 Star Guardian here. I think it makes sense to me. That's so crazy though that he opted to not take it. But I mean, very smart, because imagine we had taken it, we would still be at 8 Star Guardian here. There'd be no diff, because I mean, we found the Seraphine, and obviously it'd be great on 9. Actually, no, we can play 9 Star Guardian on 8 because we have the Fawn. So I guess, nothing gained, nothing lost there. But it makes so much sense for a ramping board like this that needs to buy a bunch of time. Also, what is that for that we just fought Jace? Man, how come when I play Jace 3, I can't find it on 5-1, and these Jace 3 players just load in with it on 4-2? I mean, I guess these people just prio econ super highly, which makes sense. I mean, this Jace comp, you need so much gold to get there, but if you do get there, it is GG's. Looking for, I guess, Jinx/Seraphine items at this point here. Oh, and he's going to play the Koboko now on the board. Oh, yeah, he still had the Swain on the board, a little bit silly there. Yeah, the Koboko definitely the better in on this board, because we have the Fawn, which actually, yeah, it's pretty nice. We did find the Seraphine, so it makes life easier. Does raise the question on what our level 9 will be. Ideally a Braum, but he is going to hold on to actually this Swain here and just keep the possibility alive of playing a Swain. It's Sork, which is not really relevant onto the board, but it's Bastion, and Sork for Ahri, who cares? But yeah, you can see this is the board in action. 75 HP here in a triple Priz lobby. Really just blows me away that he was interested in playing this comp in triple Priz, and I mean, he's doing quite well with it. This player, Mindol C, just hit Caitlyn 3 as well. Man, this is... I mean, to be fair, if there's ever a lobby where you're going to hit really fast Syndra, it is probably the triple prismatic lobby. And this Unstoppable on Poppy, I feel like it just does so much work. It's so much CC, buys you so much time for this Syndra just to ramp up and kill the whole board. I mean, look at that, 7.5k damage, 40 HP, getting ready to push level 9 here. Another Poppy here for maybe a Poppy 3. I mean, to be fair, this tends to be a quite uncontested unit, so you could actually potentially see the Poppy 3 this game. 46 gold here, so it'd be a pretty broke 5-2, but I don't know how much you mind being broke in this comp, honestly. He could 5-2 it even, and just say, you know what, I'm gonna be broke, but I'm just gonna get the power spike here. I'm imagining we're looking at Jinx items here, something like an IE, maybe just IE Deathblade here. Oh, he's gonna move, oh, Shojin, and just go for the mana gen here, and then we are going to put the adaptive onto the Seraphine. Okay, yeah, I mean, it makes sense. Shojin has really good synergy with Nashers just because Nashers gives you that attack speed, which makes every auto from Shojin. I mean, you're getting those autos faster, so this makes sense. And then, yeah, just random adaptive there. And we still get to 3-item Jinx with the IE. Okay, I like this a lot, actually. And yeah, just chasing that Shojin adaptive. So that's what I said. You could theoretically level here. I mean, on 75 HP, you don't have to. We're winning fights, man. We're winning fights carrying a Syndra too. I mean, it just goes to show this comp is not reasonable, man. And he is okay. He's actually going to level at the end of the day because, yeah, I mean, you don't need that much gold for this comp. The main thing that we're looking at this point is, you know, our 2-star 5 cost, our Seraphine, which I imagine if you hit Seraphine too, well, you would think you would move items, but these items are going to be pretty bad on Seraphine. Shojin Nashers, so you're probably gonna keep items on, maybe you move like Radiant Void Staff or something like that. I mean, the problem with Radiant Void on Seraphine is that her spell is one big boom, and so like the Radiant Void Staff doesn't apply until the spell has already, you know, hit everybody. So I'm actually really curious to see what he does with his items if we do hit that Seraphine too. All right, we rotate into this Caitlyn player. We actually position perfectly versus them. I mean, if we win this fight, this comp's broken, but I mean, that's not reasonable. That's not a reasonable thing to expect, is it? We beat a Caitlyn 3, Jace 3 board with Syndra 2. All right. This comp's pretty. I've seen enough, man. This shit. Sorry for anyone you know, who watches me because I'm family friendly. I don't actually swear that much in my videos. I swear more on stream because I mean, playing TFT, you know, makes you swear. This is actually a decent. Well, you probably put this on Poppy, right, and then move a little Spirit Visage down to. He's gonna reforge actually, and ends up picking up an IE, and now he can just move. He's thinking about either IE Seraphine. I mean, solid enough. It gives her spell crit, and she, you know, benefits from the stats. Could have also moved the Fawn over to Seraphine, but opted to say, you know what, spell crit onto Seraphine, kind of important. And the stats don't even matter because, you know, she scales with all stats. So good fight there. Another win, by the way, 5-5. We are on a 2 streak here, and we're 32 gold. We're almost gonna push 10. I mean, I do think you must roll here, right? I mean, I guess he could sack one more and think about going 10. Oh my god. I mean, we're not Seraphine 2 quite yet. I mean, you can't go 10 in this spot is the thing. You have to keep rolling. He's gonna hold on to Yuumi and to the Leona there. I think that's just to deny someone in his lobby there. Rotate into... Oh, I watched this game from T-Lide's perspective. Yeah, he's the double Horizon Focus Unstoppable Kobuko, which is just a disgusting unit. I mean, honestly, this fight looked kind of close until Yasuo ended up sniping, which, you know, hilariously enough. And top 3 locked in for Mr. Gasang here. Actually, why is he holding Leona and Yuumi? I guess he's thinking about maybe playing them on his board, because Mindole is the... this is 2 3-cost rerollers. This is the Jace board and then T-Lides with that other board here. So, yeah, I wonder why he's... I mean, he must... be thinking about playing them somehow, but I don't really get it. All right, last Seraphine item here. I mean, can just be a death cap. Yeah, decent enough. We are going to roll down here, pick up some extra copies. I mean, we're really trying to dig for Seraphine too, and hopefully for this Braum here, which we do pick up and we are going to play here. I mean, I guess this is his thought, is I can just play this you know, Leona 2 on the board, and it's going to be better than a Braum 1, which, to be fair, smart. We are opposite side Caitlyn, but Poppy is doing a valiant effort of trying to tank for us. Is it enough though? I mean, honestly, this fight was so close. We actually almost won. If we had Seraphine 2, we would have won this fight. Dude, this cat is flicking that ball across the room, man. Jesus. All right, 31 HP here. Shocked that he's actually not rolling deeper in this spot here. I really feel like if I were him, I would roll just to 0 here for Seraphine 2. This cat... I gotta get this cat out of my room, man. I gotta get this freaking cat out of my room. What am I going to do here? All right, rotate in T-Lights again here. This fight actually looks a bit worse. Sorry for the little bit of a lag. It's the VOD thingy that I use here. Honestly, this fight looked pretty good, but Poppy, at the end of the day, ended up being a rough spot. Oh, we could have won this fight with better... if Poppy had just tanked aggro for longer. This Poppy positioning, kind of interesting. Yeah, very interesting. I feel like, yeah, he's not letting you tank aggro. Oh, wow. Look at this. Saying, you know what, at this point... I have enough frontline. Let's just try this. We're losing fights. Let's use a power up onto the Jinx here. This seems a bit crazy to me because once again, Seraphine is this scaling style, or not Seraphine, but Syndra is this scaling style carry here. We have our dudes in the middle because we know we're fighting the Caitlyn here. Seraphine getting sniped is obviously not ideal, but better than Syndra getting sniped here. Bro, you have to stop. And wow, we're actually dead while my cat was distracting me. I mean, still a really good showing from this comp. I do think, honestly, had we rolled a bit deeper here and maybe found Seraphine too, we could have won some of those matchups. I mean, it almost looked like in another world, to hit Seraphine 2, Braum 2, we could win this lobby, which is just crazy. So yeah, a really interesting option. Definitely something to try out. Let me know how it goes for you guys, and let me know if you guys enjoyed today's video with a like. Like this video. Wait, where are you? Are you in frame? Come over here. Come over here. At least farm me some. She's going away. She's running away because she made so much noise. All right, I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys for watching. As always, bye-bye.